Stadium Star Sports. Punahou up 28-0. We'll see you in the second half, everyone. You're listening to Aloha Stadium Star Sports.
Here, catch.
Reminds me of my old football days.
You played football, Uncle Miano?
Really, Kaylee? I was all-whack defensive back at UH, and I played 11 years in the NFL.
Alexa, is Rich Miano in the Hall of Fame?
Alexa, turn on my Fujitsu AC.
Operate your Fujitsu with Alexa.
No worries, Uncle. I still love you.
I love my Fujitsu.
Or I think Shiraki or something like that. Somebody told me once. Man, I wish though. Yeah, man, holy cow.
We're on.
Okay. Interscholastic League of Honolulu Open Division play tonight. We have a playoff game in essence tonight. Keldon Halverson, 28-0 Punahou over Kamehameha at the moment. And we're underway with the ball into the end zone. This has got to be at least a 6th or 7th touchback tonight.
Yeah, it seems like it. Both of these kickers are really putting in work tonight, making sure that they get this ball downfield and not giving the other team a chance to push the ball too far up on them.
And so far, of course, the turnovers by Kamehameha making all the difference in this game, resulting in the 28-0 score we're looking at right now.
Yeah, this has definitely been a game that has been taken over by Punahou since the start of the game. Essentially, since that first play of the game with that failed handoff by Kamehameha.
So 1st and 10 from the Punahou 20-yard line. Again, Buff and Blue up 28-0 here in the third quarter, about to get underway. Quarterback for the Buff and Blue will be Hugh Brady. We saw Mua South for a few minutes in the second quarter. Brady, though, back on the field. Pass is complete. As hauling it in for the Buff and Blue downfield. Kamaka on the reception. 19-yard gain, first down for Punahou. Ball spotted outside the 40-yard line, 39 officially. This is Brady. Brady back to pass, looking, firing, throwing downfield, incomplete. Had a pair of receivers in the area. Looks like maybe a blown pass route by the Punahou reception corps. Keldon Halverson.
Yeah, you know, this looks like it could have been a big play downfield, but like you were saying, Al, looks like a blown route downfield, just sadly ending up incomplete.
So Brady looking at 2nd down 10, ball spotted at the 39-yard line of the Buff and Blue. Brady with the long count, he'll hand off. Following up the middle. Whoa, what was this just now? In the middle of the field. Matt Sumstein?
Well, there's some definite action after the play, and because everybody's got flags out, we're going to have to wait and see how many people were involved in this. But we already know we've got some unsportsmanlike fouls from the first half that could actually impact Punahou in this half.
Vincent Terrell on the carry. But man, that was a heck of a takedown.
It looks like one of the Punahou players threw one of their pink towels up as a flag, but you know you can't do that. That'll get you a penalty in return.
We have 2 fouls on the play. We have dead ball, unsportsmanlike. 35, Kamehameha. We have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike. Punahou. Number 10, those penalties offset. 3rd down.
So in essence, we played the down over again.
Actually, that down counts. All of those penalties occurred after the play, so we're going to roll the down over. The ball's going to stay where the progress was stopped.
Thank you, Matt Sumstein. 11:29 remaining, third quarter. Punahou 28, Kamehameha 0. Hugh Beatty and company looking at third down 6 from their own 43-yard line. Brady from the short shotgun formation, or pistol formation is also called.
A false start on Punahou there. The wide receiver had a little jump.
Is that a matter of you shift your foot and goes over the neutral zone line?
Offense,
number 9.
The neutral zone didn't have
penalty,
anything to do with it.
down.
He just jumped early, and once you're in a set position, you can't simulate the snap.
Okay. So 3rd and 7, or excuse me, reset to the, as we check here. 3rd down 12, rather, I should say, from the 37-yard line. And a pass complete downfield as Brady rifles one. Dead ball, though, completed to the favorite receiver tonight for Punahou, Koa Eldridge, 6 feet, 180, a junior. As we take another look at it here.
Yeah, it's just a great play by Brady finding Eldridge down on the seam, down the middle. Eldridge has really been putting in work this game and all season with 2 touchdowns already.
So Punahou, again, taking to the air. Brady 1st and 10 in Kamehameha territory from the 35. Brady dropping back under pressure. Managed to get the ball out. Finding Terrell, and Terrell unfortunately will lose yardage to almost midfield. Caught the 49-yard line of Kamehameha. Good defensive effort, Keldon Heverson.
Yeah, absolutely. You just saw that heat screaming down the middle, forcing the fumble on Hugh Brady, but then Vincent Terrell coming in clutch with that scoop, but resulting in a negative 14-yard gain, setting him back quite a bit.
Kalani Kamaka Vivole along with Lance Ndungian on the stop. Loss of 14 on the play will bring out 2nd down 24. Ball at the 49 of Kamehameha. Frequent flyer mileage time for Hugh Brady and company here. Need to get to inside the 25-yard line for the 1st down. Won't exactly get on this one. Well, maybe not yet. Koa Eldridge breaking downfield. Gets inside the 1st down marker. Bring up a 3rd down here and a makeable, possible 1st down for Punahou. Again, they need to get inside the 25-yard line. Keldon Halverson?
Yeah, absolutely. Just Brady hooking up across the middle with Koa Eldridge, looking like he was going to get stopped well short of the 1st down, but then he was able to shake loose of the Kamehameha defense and then brought him back to the original line of scrimmage almost.
Brady and Kafusi in the backfield. 3 men to the near side, 2 in the slot. There goes Brady. Brady looking. Brady with time. Brady going to run instead. Or rather to Eldridge, I should say. And it looks like he may have picked up the 1st down by a couple of inches here. Let's just see. They're standing at the 25, so Matt Sumstein?
Well, I thought that was interesting because he had gone over the 25, come back, gone over, come back, and when he went out of bounds, his ball was in his right arm as it relates to the 25-yard line. So they're putting it there. It looks like they're going to give him that 1st down.
So it's wherever the ball is when you go out of bounds?
In this case, because he went out of bounds, it's where the ball crosses the sideline.
Okay.
And we had some trouble.
Dead ball, personal foul, Punahou number 4. Punahou made the line to gain. We have a 15-yard penalty, 1st down, Punahou.
So they did award the 1st down, and they're going to mark it back 15, and they're going to pull the chains back to where they now place the ball, and they're still going to have a 1st down. It's one of those unusual situations where the chains go in reverse, but you still get a 1st down.
You know, when I was growing up in the mid-'70s, Matt, they would throw 4 or 5 flags on the field. Now you only see 1 or 2. Is that in consideration of player safety?
No, it's we saw a bunch of flags on one play earlier today, so it just depends on the action.
So 1st down 10, Punahou. Ball spotted just right at the 40-yard line of Kamehameha. Brady with the long count. He'll drop back. He's under some pressure. He'll go down here. And bringing him down for kamehameha is Kupono Blake, defensive lineman who also plays on offense.
Yeah, Kupono Blake just doing a good job coming up the middle to sack Hugh Brady here, setting him back a good 4 yards from where they started.
Tagging on to your question about safety, there have been a lot of rules that have evolved over the course of the game that have really promoted player safety. You've got horse collar tackle penalties, blindside block penalties, and things that have really made things safer for the kids.
So the second down, 14, ball at the 44 of Kamehameha. Little screen pass action, incomplete. Intended for Punahou's number 2, Kalahiki, Kanoa Kalahiki, wide receiver, 6'2", 180, a junior.
Al, 10th play of the drive coming up, Al.
10th play of the drive, thanks to Ryan Nagano keeping our drive stats. 3 men on the left-hand side of Brady, 1 to his right, driving toward the Honolulu Airport end zone here at Aloha Stadium. 28-0 Punahou, 7:40 remaining in the third quarter. Brady back to pass out of the pistol, and Brady will go down. And this time in on the stop for the Kamehameha Warriors, Ezra Evaimalo, defensive lineman, a junior.
Yeah, this Kamehameha defensive line has just been coming out to play since they came out of the locker room for the second half. This time, instead of Kupono Blake, it is Ezra Evaimalo with a sack, setting them back for a 4th and 17, which is what they desperately needed.
So the Buff and Blue push back, and they will punt here from back inside their 40-yard line. As booting it away is Tim Horn. Meantime, Kamehameha takes possession behind number 33, Kavika Clemente, a defensive back, a sophomore. And Kamehameha will have it up around the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 in their own territory.
Yeah, some people thought that Clemente would get tackled back where first contact was made, but he was able to miss the tackle and bring him up to the 25-yard line for some decent starting field position.
Reset that. It's 1st and 10 Kamehameha at their own 25-yard line, rather. Tongiai back in the shotgun formation. He'll give this off to Bush, the senior running back. He slants his way up to about the 30-yard line toward the Pearl Harbor side.
Yeah, this was a good hard-earned run by Bush for a good gain of 4 yards. Just, moving slow and methodical for the Kamehameha offense right now.
Second down, caught 6, ball advances just outside the 30-yard line of Kamehameha. Tongiai under some pressure. He'll roll to his right, fires complete. As a man and hauling it in and being hauled down for Kamehameha is Edward Ku Correa, wide receiver, junior.
Yeah, this was a good effort by Tongiai, escaping the pressure by the Punahou defensive line, finding that speedy Correa, going across the field to the right sideline for a first down.
Punahou's Noah Takayama appeared to be the person who made the stop on the play. Tongiai with the ball, though, rolling out toward his left now, toward the Pearl Harbor sidelines, gets taken down there by the Punahou defense. And that'll bring up second down now.
Yeah, I hear that that Punahou defense was screaming again for that sack, but Tongiai with that mean stiff arm on his way to a 3-yard gain for 2nd and 7.
From the Punahou Kamehameha 40-yard line, pardon me. Tongiai with the pass fake, looking around, dancing, can't get away, and he'll be brought down by the heart of that Punahou defense. Among those in to make the stop for the Buff and Blue, Kennedy Freeman, defensive end, sometimes played fullback, 6'2", 230, a senior. They'll bring up third down, 11 ball at the 36-yard line of Kamehameha. Warriors with 3 men to the right-hand side of Tongiai. Tongiai looking, scanning, has some time. Now finds a man in the middle, fires it complete up around the University of Hawaii symbol. As hauling it in, there is Edward Ku Correa again, the junior wide receiver. This won't be enough. They needed to get up to around the Kamehameha, called the 47-yard line, so it'll be punting time for the Warriors. And back deep for the Warriors. Luke Hamakan. And taking it in for the Buff and Blue is Alakai Gilman, excuse me. And he'll give punahou the ball up around the Buff and Blue, call it the 33-yard line.
With the score the way it is, it looked like punahou almost anticipated a fake there. They kept everybody right up on that line.
Are there certain things, certain places where your fellow referees have to be for plays like that, though, if you anticipate that possibility, though?
Not on a scrimmage play. Most of that's on free kicks if you go to onside kicks. But on scrimmage plays in a 5-man mechanic, we've got a deep guy down there, so the line of scrimmage guys will base their movements on the movement of the teams.
Okay. Thank you, Matt Sumstein. 4:12 remaining third quarter, 28-0 Buff and Blue. Punahou having some protection problems for Brady down there. They've been a little slower this half. There goes Brady to work, though, on 1st and 10. He's looking. He's getting wrapped up and dropped. As in there to stop him, number 45 for the Warriors, Lanson Dung. Lanson Dung, very active, Kelvin Helferson.
Yeah, absolutely. What is this, 3 sacks already for Kamehameha in this second half? They've just been screaming off at that line, sending that heat, absolutely going for Hugh Brady and trying to throw him off his game to try and close his gap.
They'll bring up 2nd down, 14, ball to 29, loss of 4 on the play. Brady again out of the short shotgun formation. He'll give this off to the runner back there, Terrell. Terrell will gain about almost close to 9 yards. I believe they'll spot him down for about 8 yards on the play, 41-yard line. Be third down 2 now.
Yeah, Vincent Terrell is definitely that kind of change of pace back that they need right now. Kafusi is good for, not that urgent time. He gets the ball going, but Vincent Terrell is definitely the person that they need to be dumping the ball off to right now.
On the Buff and Blue 41, 3rd down 2. Terrell in the backfield, the fake. They're going to flip this one out, though. And with it and running hard, going up the Pearl Harbor sideline with it is the Buff and Blues number 10, Les Falatea, wide receiver, free safety, 6 feet, 1'9", senior. Kelvin Halverson.
Yeah, Falatea, the leading receiver on this team, but it seems that Koa Eldridge has been getting most of the work, but Falatea is saying, you know what, don't forget about me. I mean, I'm still the leading receiver on this team, so I can still get the ball downfield, and that's exactly what he did.
1st and 10, Punahou at the Kamehameha 48-yard line. Brady still finding a few cracks in that Kamehameha pass defense. He'll give this one to Kafusi. Kafusi powering his way up the middle, angling out toward the Pearl Harbor sideline. He'll pick up 1, 2, 3 yards on the play. Out to about the 45-yard line of the Kamehameha Warriors.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Kafusi was kind of that pound the rock type back, which is exactly what he was doing. He might have only gotten 3 yards, but it was definitely a hard-earned 3 yards.
Yeah, now we're seeing a ground game out of the Buff and Blue, and haven't seen too much of this tonight. Brady sets him down, long count. Kafusi in the backfield to his left. Brady looking, fires complete. Out to Falatea. Falatea with the 40, 35, working his way down to the 30. Finally gets taken up at the 31-yard line along the Kamehameha sideline toward the Aliamanu side of Aloha Stadium. Among those in on the play to make the stop for Kamehameha is Kamehameha's number 35, Hoku Arias, a linebacker, senior.
They got some kind of huddle going on over there. I wonder if they had some late action out of bounds.
Yeah, Falatea again, making sure that he is not forgotten in this game, making another crucial pickup for this Punahou offense.
the conference huddle, Matt Sumstein, what is it basically you folks are trying to discuss out there?
Well, in this case, because the first down is not in question at all, because he ran it all the way to the 32, it had to be some action that occurred out of bounds. We're going to get an announcement from Mr. Miranda right now.
We have a dead ball. Personal foul. Face mask. Offense, number 10. 15-yard penalty for end of the run. Result still in the first down.
Now that's interesting because that was on number 10 of Punahou. They ruled it a dead ball personal foul. Had they ruled it a dead ball unsportsmanlike, that would have been his second unsportsmanlike, and he would have had to have been disqualified. So the difference between personal foul and unsportsmanlike in this situation kept him in the game.
So similar to what we have in a basketball game, you can also be removed from the game as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1st and 10, Punahou. Ball spotted about the 48-yard line. Brady under some pressure and gets dropped immediately. It's coming in for the for the Warriors, I should say. Number 55, Kupono Blake. Man, has he ever been a one-man terror squad out there this particular drive.
Yeah, these guys have definitely been busy this second half. What is this, 4 sacks now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where was this in the first half? This is exactly what they needed to do against the Punahou offense. Now they just need to, 5 sacks, my bad. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, they just need to get their offense going now. Their defense has been standing strong.
So following the loss, it'll be second down, about 16 yards to go. Pass is incomplete by Brady as he looks downfield. And then for the Buffalo Blues, number 2 on the play, Kalahiki, 6'2", 180, a junior.
Yeah, this pass was intended for Kalahiki by Hugh Brady, but Kamano Gilliland almost coming away with that pick, just barely squeaking through his hands. Definitely something that they would have needed to kind of shift the momentum in their way, per se, in this game.
3rd down 16 from the Buff and Blue. 47-yard line. Brady fires complete to Koa Eldridge downfield along the Pearl Harbor sideline. Pass is complete. Receiver will step out about the 13-yard line of Kamehameha. Monster gain for Hugh Brady and the Punahou offensive unit.
Yeah, absolutely. And who else to do it other than Koa Eldridge, looking for his 3rd touchdown on the night. That would be if he were to get that touchdown, that would be his 11th on the season.
Kalau Morikawa with the touchdown saving tackle there, defensive back, a senior. So 1st down 10, ball spotted about the 13-yard line of the Kamehameha Warriors. Buffalo offensive unit with the ball. Muasau at quarterback now. With Vince Terrell in the backfield with him. Koa Eldridge to the Honolulu sideline, along with 2 other receivers, which include Les Falatea, 6 feet, 190, a senior out there. So 3 men to the left side of Muasau, 1 to his right. He'll give to Terrell. Terrell up the middle, sprint right up the middle, taken down right down there at the 5-yard line. And making a stop for Kamehameha, number 53 on the play, Kamanau Gilliland.
Yeah, Terrell doing a good job on that cut, taking some ankles with him, moving him closer towards that Kamehameha goal line.
Can't play the drive, folks.
2nd and goal, ball at the 5, and Muasau fires, complete, touchdown. As catching the scoring pass for Punahou, Les Falatea.
Yeah, good effort by Falatea on this play right here, catching his 9th touchdown on the year, putting them up 34-0 against this Warrior team.
57